You might want to buckle up, baby.
Here they come! Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you.
Come back, Jar Jar Binks. All is forgiven. What is going to happen in the new Star Wars movie, Solo? From the Geekosphere, Mark Daniel. Mark, is it worth
first of all,
saying?
we don't want to bring back Jar Jar Binks. But definitely Solo, a Star Wars story. It's the origin tale and tells the backstory of Harrison Ford's Han Solo before he catches up with Luke and Leia and everyone in Episode 4. Yeah, it's flat out amazing.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this.
You're saying it's flat out amazing, okay? Because
Yeah,
the pundits are saying that this troubled production, and it was troubled.
It was a bit troubled. Look, they had two directors on, Chris Miller and Philip Lord, or Chris Lord and Philip Miller, whatever. They were fired halfway through, you know, for a variety of reasons, you know, none of which we really know about. But Ron Howard, who directed Cocoon, he directed Splash, he's directed Far and Away, a lot of great big movies. He came in halfway through and really rescued this whole film.
There's a lot of firsts in this particular space opera, Mark. Tell us about them.
Well, you know, Solo, this is the first Star Wars movie that's coming out in the summer since way back in 1983. The new Star Wars movies, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rogue One, those have all come out at Christmas time. Other firsts are, this is the first Star Wars backstory that we're getting on a character. Here we're going to see a young Han Solo before he's with Luke and Leia and the rest of the characters from Episode 4.
And your boy Donald Glover, you know.
Yeah, our first look at the charismatic, even more charismatic Lando Calrissian.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true.
Everything you've heard about me is true.
So it's cooking.
It's definitely cooking.
Is there
there's a bunch of other new characters as well. There's a great new droid in there, L337, who fans are going to love, by the way.
L3! Let go of the mean man's face.
So glad we took this job!
Is Glover going to get a series, do you think? Do you think they'll spin him off from the spin-off of the spin-off?
Well, first of all, Donald Glover is a very busy guy, so I think maybe down the road, Lucasfilm and Disney would look at something like that, but right now, you know, they're concentrating on getting Solo off the ground and maybe then pursuing some Han Solo sequel movies.
Now, big question for me, and I'm sure lots of fans, is does the original Han Solo, Harrison Ford, does he approve?
Does he approve of Alden Ehrenreich? Look, so the new Han Solo is Alden Ehrenreich. He hasn't starred in a whole lot of movies. He's been in Hail Caesar, Beautiful Creatures, a couple others, but he's a relative newcomer. Harrison loves it. He was very effusive.
Harrison doesn't love anything.
He doesn't love it. He doesn't love me. But yeah, he really loves Alden's performance in this movie as a young Han Solo.
I got a really good feeling about this.
So he maybe even smiled.
He gave him a hug. Actually, as a matter of fact, he surprised him mid-interview with E.T. Entertainment Tonight and gave him a nice big hug. So yeah, I would call that big sport.
Is there a lot riding on this movie, or is it just business as usual for the Star Wars franchise?
Well, you know what? I think it's a little bit business as usual. I mean, I don't think it's not tied to anything. It's not setting up, you know, Episode 9 of Star Wars or Episode this of that. It's its own movie, and it works as its own movie. It's a lot of fun. It's a real good popcorn summer thrill ride. It's the perfect summer movie.
Is there going to be any sign of Jar Jar Binks?
There's no sign of Jar Jar Binks. There are a lot of surprises, so don't read any spoilers. Go see it.
Let us know what you think.
And let us know what you think, but definitely don't read the spoilers.